Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Transformers that were previewed at the 2013 Toy Fair just this last weekend. And one of the big surprises, to me at least, was the announcement by Hasbro that they're actually going to release, under the Generations line, a triple changing Blitzwing figure and a triple changing Springer figure. And we'll take a look at those images right now. And this is fantastic news. It's about time that Hasbro released a actual triple changer. And the one triple changer I really wanted to have released by Hasbro is Blitzwing. But starting off with Springer, this looks pretty good. I do like the look of that. And we'll take a look at the vehicle mode here, or one of the vehicle forms. And pretty cool. So those are the three forms for Springer. Not too shabby. But what I'm really excited about is this guy right here. Man, oh man, that looks like a Generation 1 updated Blitzwing. Starting with the sword, the head sculpt, and the colors. Very spot on in my opinion. The way that the turret extends from the back here. Oh man, this is really, really cool. So that's robot mode, of course. Here you have the jet mode, which is all right. You got some of this kibble here, but it kind of looks like almost like a jet fire look to it, with these kind of, like, you can imagine these are like boosters. So fantastic. I guess you can have the sword stored here, and then you have the tank mode, which does not look too bad at all either. So really awesome news. I never knew this was going to happen, so this was very nice surprise. So that's that. Moving on here, there's another image, or larger image of Blitzwing. Now apparently Blitzwing is going to have two faces: the classics head here and the animated head that you are familiar with if you know about the Transformers animated Blitzwing Voyager class figure. So it's kind of cool that you have both. I'm glad it's not going to be the animated face only, because I don't really care for that. I like the classics version here. But just lots of great news if you're a Transformers fan. One of the things that came out of this is the fact that there's going to be a Metroplex figure, and it's basically, they're advertising it, I guess, or it's being hyped as the largest Transformer ever produced by Hasbro. Here it says, you can see it's a Titan class. They had to create a new class of Transformer just to accommodate the size of this figure. Titan class, 24 inches tall, triple changer, very reminiscent of the G1 figure. But I'll have to measure my Fortress Maximus, because I thought that was at least 24 inches taller, if not taller. But anyways, estimated price, estimated is $125, which, sign me up. I'm really excited about that. So we'll just take a look at a few pictures here. I guess we'll start with this one right here. And you can see it's going to come in a nice box, and really cool. Just a close-up. And let me go ahead and move on. There's some other pictures. These are actually obviously the pictures that were taken by people, but there's some Hasbro official images as well, which I have over here. So there is the city mode for Metroplex, and again, it does look very similar to the way that the legs are oriented. Looks very similar to the Generation 1 figure, so that's cool. So city mode, of course robot mode, looks fantastic. And then you have the rolling battle platform mode, which is kind of interesting. You can see there, looks like you can have like a Legends class figure, probably, at the very least, come out of his chest here, if not bigger. Then you have this cool deck here, which is nice. And the overall design for this particular mode is very similar to the G1 rolling battle platform mode, if you want to call it that. So that is fantastic. So those are the biggest things that came out to me. The generations of Voyager, well, not Voyager, but I mean the generations triple changing Springer, Blitzwing, and then the Titan class Metroplex. So some more images here. Let's see. Go down here. They announced a basically a class or a generations classics, whatever we want to call it. Trailbreaker, which is cool. There's Blitzwing again. Not sure what this figure is here. It looks pretty cool, but there you go. Look at that. Just trying to go through all the tabs here. Here we go. Here's a look at the deluxe figures, and as you can see right here, they're based on the IDW depiction of the Transformer. So we'll start off with Trailbreaker, or whatever they're going to call it. Looks pretty cool. Very nice. Very, very fantastic. The vehicle mode. Awesome. I'm loving it. Here we have Orion Pax. Pretty cool. And this is Megatron. Apparently this is how he appeared in one of the IDW comics. I like this. It's cool. It's a design I haven't seen before because I don't really read the comics too much. I just don't have time. I'd like to, but I just don't have time. And here is the IDW Megatron's jet mode. Bumblebee. This is actually a Bumblebee that looks pretty cool. It's got some kibble going on here, it looks like, but I'll probably pick it up. It looks pretty cool. And it's very rare that I get excited about a Bumblebee figure, especially after the movie line Bumblebee and all the endless repaints we got. Alright, so these are going to be packaged with a comic. That is really cool. So it'll be like an IDW issue, I guess, featuring these characters, which is awesome. It's like a comic pack except for Transformers. Beast Hunters, some Voyager class figures, most notably, in my opinion, is Shockwave. Again, this is the Hasbro official image. I'm sure it's been photoshopped and everything, but you get an idea of what it looks like. And there's videos on this, and it'll show you the actual toy as well. Apparently you can remove the armor, which is good. I think that looks like a good Shockwave. With the armor, it looks pretty cool, but if you can take off the armor, even better. So you have that option. Would be really cool. And Grimwing, I guess this guy is called. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, looks cool. I like it, especially in the robot mode here with the wings and everything. That looks awesome. Ultra Magnus. You can never go wrong with an Ultra Magnus figure. So looks pretty cool. And obviously there is the vehicle mode for Ultra Magnus. And these are all Voyager class figures. And let's see, what else do I have to show you? Well, there's a picture of Metroplex in robot mode next to his rolling battle station mode, I guess. And to wrap up here, last tab, there is the picture of, or a shot of Blitzwing with the animated style head, which I'm glad. Apparently there's gonna be an option. Who knows? Maybe they'll decide to use one head or another. But I hope if they do decide on only one, I hope they use the classics Blitzwing. So here's some shots here. You can go out and find this information. But just I wanted to talk about how excited I was about the Blitzwing. Basically the reintroduction of triple changers into the Hasbro line. We've got triple changers from third parties, but now we're getting them back in the Hasbro line. So that's pretty damn cool, I have to say. There's a look at the comic pack. As you can see, comic book comes in the background. Fantastic. That's a great idea. I love it. Really cool. So that is about it. I found this information on the Sabertron.com as well as Transformers World 2005 or TFW 2005. All right, thanks for watching, and leave a comment down below. What are you most excited about? What you've seen from the Transformers line from Toy Fair 2003? All right, guys, catch you later.